Are we live? Oh, we're live!
Woohoo! We did it!
Okay. We are live. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to make sure that we're live on YouTube. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know for sure if we are live. Just give me 1 sec. I've never done this before.
This is our maiden voyage.
This is the first time we've ever done this. I don't know if we're live. We are on Facebook and YouTube, but I'm not sure if we are actually on either one. Do you want to look? We're just give us 1 sec, you guys. Let's see. I didn't take any trainings on this, and I probably should have.
So on Facebook, how do we know?
What?
On Facebook, how do we know?
Go to my page, Elsie Lane.
Is there a button for that?
Okay. Oh my gosh, we are live. I see us.
So who's your page?
Okay. Okay, I gotta turn. I gotta turn the sound down on this. I see us. Okay. How do you do that? I gotta turn the sound down on this. I see us. How do you do that? I gotta turn the sound down on this. Somebody help me. Somebody help me.
Is there something? Is that it?
Okay.
I wonder if people can hear us now.
All right. Let me know if you can still hear us. I turned the sound down on my computer, and I am not seeing any comments yet, but if you could let me know if you can hear us okay, that would be awesome. Okay, so my name is Debbie. This is my husband, Rob. This is our very first live on YouTube that we've ever done. And I do lives on Facebook a lot. They're not as nerve-wracking as going live on YouTube is. I don't know why, but it is a little I don't know. I'm just a little nervous. But we are gonna do a couple of thrift flips, and are you finding it?
No, I don't know where to look for it at.
All right. I'm just gonna set that there. Okay, so I got this urn at a thrift store. I paid probably a little too much for it. It was $20, but it was $20, but it's super heavy. I don't know, maybe I didn't pay too much for it, but it's really cool. So I wanted to do a concrete finish on this. I had a customer come in a couple of days ago saying that she wanted to learn how to do a concrete finish, so I thought that would be fun to show her. And what I'm going to be using is the JRV cottage color in the gray skies. And I'm going to shake it up. What are you doing? Let me see. 1 second, you guys. This is YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It is.
Let's not worry about it. I don't know.
I'm
I
just
don't know
wondering
what's
if they
going
can hear
on.
us. I think you should turn the mic off.
I turned the mic on the phone though.
Okay.
So I don't know. Rob's gonna. So we got this. I want to show you the other thing that Rob's gonna be working on today. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we got this gigantic bowl, and we got this at the Goodwill outlet, which I I kind of had to drag Rob to the Goodwill outlet. He's not a big fan, but so this is hilarious. But it had the original sticker on it, and originally, believe it or not, this bowl was $189. Do you remember what store it said?
I don't.
I don't know. I didn't really look. $189. But you know, the Goodwill bins you pay by the pound, and I bet I paid $2 or $3 for it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Miss Lillian's paint, and I think, yeah, that's good. You might need like a bowl.
Should I just
I think
work
I
out
have an extra one
Should I
here.
just work the other container?
This is called Cobblestone, and he's gonna paint it, and then we're gonna put he's gonna put some transfers on it.
Did you want me to use this brochure?
You can use this one. I think this one will go further, and you're gonna have to do a couple coats probably. And
Should we start with the bottom first?
no, just make the inside, because I was thinking about the outside could be black, but we don't really have to do anything to it right now. We can paint that black later. It's just gonna stay the same color. All right. So this is Gray Skies, and this is the JRV paint. It's by Debi's Design Diary, and it has a sealer in it, so that will cut down a little of our working time, I think. I'm gonna move some of this stuff. I'm gonna use some salt wash. I'm not seeing any comments, and I'm not really sure if that's because there are none, or if I'm just not looking in the right place. So we're gonna just do a coat of the gray, and then we'll go ahead and add some salt wash. And I'm just gonna do a really quick fast coat right here with this gray. And then we'll do another coat, well, where we will mix in some salt wash with it. I don't know where you go to look at comments. I'm just gonna throw something out. All right.
Debbie is the pro with the brush, not me.
That's because you don't like to paint. This is a special treat, you guys, because
Love the sprayer.
Rob does not love painting. He likes to spray. And if you've been in our store, he's probably told, like, if you need spraying tips and you are in Spokane, you're really in luck, because he is pretty good at it, and he can help you with all things spraying furniture. He's got a piece in the back right now that he's working on, and it's done, I think. We just have to put some sealer on it, and then it's a custom piece, and call my customer and have her come pick it up. This brush is huge. And I haven't even gone onto Facebook to see like what's going on over there. If anyone's watching, I have YouTube up and I could see that I have a couple people watching. I haven't noticed any comments yet. If I'd love to know if you guys can hear me okay or hear us. Don't be shy, just say hi.
Howdy.
Just say hi. We are like, this has been something that I've wanted to do for a few years, but I've always been like way too scared to do this. So I was just talking to a few friends that I made when I went down to Debbie Beard's paint and lay reveal party, which was so fun. I had so much fun down there, and they were really just encouraging to try doing more videos and live. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm here. And plus, I really like teaching. I do like teaching. Actually, I have a class today from 1 to 3 and in the store, and we are going to be decoupaging lampshades. And I still have room if somebody wants to come join us. If you're local to Spokane, just message me after we're done here, and we can get you hooked up if you want to come in and join us. Still have a couple seats. Normally, I don't take any new people after a certain time, like when I schedule a class, but this one, I can easily add more people at the last minute. Especially if you bring your own lampshade. If you bring a lampshade that you have that you want to upcycle, I do have an extra one here though, if you don't have one. All right, now this is going to just sit for a minute, and I'm going to open the Saltwash. And if you've never used Saltwash, this stuff is a texture medium, and it's pretty awesome. Let's see if I can get it open. Oh, hi, Tara. Oh, you have your grandson today. Well, that's fun. I love grandbabies. They're so much fun. Ugh. But we'll miss you. Tara is the owner of Reclaimed Ranch. She has a YouTube channel, and she does a lot of thrift flips and stuff too. So if you are watching and you don't follow Tara, you should. She is local. She's in Spokane. And we became friends when she popped in my store one day. And, okay, hopefully I didn't pour way too much in here. Tara, can you hear us okay? All right, so I mixed in some Saltwash, and I didn't measure. I just I just poured it in. I might pour a little bit more because let me see. I feel like it needs to be just a little bit more lumpy. How you doing, bub?
Doing.
Hmm?
Doing.
Are you having fun yet?
Oh yeah. This is fun.
Would you like to tell a story about the bins? The Goodwill outlet? Well, like, where's your phone?
It smelled like Philip's room, which is not a good smell.
I will definitely get a couple of microphones. I just didn't have time. It's one of those things that you think about like after it's too late, but I will get one. I'll get 2, but Rob's definitely not going to be here next week. He's leaving me. He's going hunting, and so dang it, I'll be here.
Dang it.
alone. Okay, I don't see us on Facebook right now. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I added it to Facebook, but I'm not seeing it on here. So we might only be on YouTube. So I don't know. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. Here's your phone.
Thanks.
Rob is painting. That is his favorite thing to do.
With the
He loves painting and he loves going to the Goodwill outlet store. Both.
Right.
Okay, this is a lot muddier now, and I think it's gonna work better. This brush is like humongous. All right, yeah, see, that's good. So I'm just stippling it in like that, and it looks like it looks more concrete-ish. So if you want a concrete finish, you can take really any gray colors. You can throw some texture of like whites and whatever in here. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna be using this DIY, it's the Decrepit dust in white. And that's what I'm gonna use to give it some texture, some more over the Saltwash texture. Ooh.
I think one more coat ought to get this guy. What do you think?
Yeah. So since I'm gonna be doing this by myself next Friday, if there's anything anybody wants to learn or see me do, stick it in the comments and I will try to do that. I don't have a plan yet for next week, but trying to think of something fun.
Pretty crafty.
You think I'm crafty?
You are.
I don't really think I'm really crafty. I mean,
Pretty creative.
oh, I forgot the lid. Okay. I was thinking, why do I have so much texture left?
That's a good question.
Why is that? That's not all the way dry yet. You see the shiny right there? The lid. We have to do the lid too. And then I'll probably paint the inside of it also, but I'm pretty short and you can't see up that high. So I'm gonna move this. Over here. And then this cool lid. It's got a lot of detail, which is the reason I grabbed it. I don't know where you guys live. Are your thrift stores just out of control expensive? Because the ones around here they're expensive. This was $24.99, this urn, which if it wasn't super heavy and cool, I would not have paid $24.99 at a thrift store, but It's gonna be really pretty when it's done, I believe. This brush is a lot. It's like super, super thick. It's stippling really, really well, but it's holding so much paint that I bet it has like 8 ounces of paint globbed in it right now. To get your video up, oh, I'll be sure to watch, Tara. I have to edit a video too, and yeah. But have fun with that. I don't really mind editing videos, but it really does take a long, long time. Like some of my videos can take up to like 40 hours to edit. I'm trying to get quicker at it, but they just take a while. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm not, there's nowhere to hold on to this. So. All right. I'm gonna set that there. Can I see the heat gun? Thanks, Dave.
It's hot.
Oh. This is globby, so it might take a minute to dry. You seen these brushes yet? These are the DIY brushes. They're new, pretty new, and they're incredibly soft. They're amazing. I love them. They're my new favorites. I'm waiting for somebody to see that our car is here and then come like, so I have a window like right there on the other side of the camera. And sometimes when I'm filming, I see people come up and they're like, they knock on the window. But the door's locked right now and I have a sign on the door. If you're watching and you know of a good microphone that we can get, can you just let me know where to get them and what they're called? I've been looking at microphones, trying to figure out. I see some people with like microphones that they clip like right here, and I think that's probably what I'll end up getting. That's what I'm thinking. So the texture on this is looking really good. You know what would have also been really cool to do to this is the crackle medium. Miss Lillian's has a crackle medium that you put on under the paint, and then when you put the paint on it and then you hit it with a blow dryer or a heat gun, it will show crackles, and that would have been really cool on this piece too. And I could go ahead when this is dry and put some on it and put another color and crackle it. I don't know if I will. I might, but I might not. I don't know.
Beautiful.
So where's the transfers? Did you pick which ones you want to use? So I have a few of these left. This transfer that had the deer on it, that Lexi Grins are painted, and I don't have the deer, left. I used it, but I thought this would be a pretty Christmas bowl, so I was going to have Rob put a couple transfers inside the bowl, but it has to be really, really, really dry to do that. So I'm going to give him back the heat gun as soon as I'm done here, and he can make sure that before he puts the transfers on, it's really dry. Typically, what I like to do is wait at least 4 hours after I put, after I let the paint dry for at least 4 hours before I put a transfer on. But I think if you use the heat gun and make sure that it's just really good and dry, it'll be okay. We're gonna find out. They just don't have that time. I don't have a half hour left.
So you need to get another gun too.
Oh, well, there you go. This is dry enough. The top is definitely not dry enough, but that's okay. So to use this dark and decrepit, it's dark. They have dark and decrepit dust that we have brown, dark brown. So that gives you like a dark brown, crackly, decrepit look. Almost like a wax. Like if you used a dark wax on it or a white wax, you could get almost the same effect, but the dust kind of will seep into the cracks and leave more of a textured look, I think. And I've also mixed the white powder in with like clear wax and made sort of a white wax with it. But this powder is just, it's like kind of like a baby powder consistency. But so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use a chip brush, and I'm gonna use some DIY Big Top. If I can get it open, can you open it, please? I can't open it. Thank you. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'll lay this down.
Take one more coat.
I don't know. There's a hair right there. I think yeah, maybe one more coat. Sorry. Hoping 3 would be enough. But you're going over a shiny gold. I'm not worried about the paint sticking because the paint definitely will stick, but all right, so I'm just gonna throw on some Big Top on this. This is so easy and cool. I love these, and I'm saying a lot. I love these dust powders. And I like to work out of the lid so that way it doesn't contaminate the container. And then I'm just gonna stipple it in here in the cracks. You guys see that? The other thing you can do is you can take the powder like this and drop it on. And then just pounce it in a little bit just to give it more of a, I don't even know how to explain it. How would you explain that?
Like a cementy type look.
The cementy type look.
That's what you're going for, right?
The cementy type look.
Congratulations. You got it.
Okay. And the other thing too is you could take the darkened Decrepit and put this in with the white and it would look really cool too. I might do that just because it's so fun. And the reason why you want to put the reason why you want to put the big top down first is so that the powder will have something to stick to. And you can use wax also. So if you'd rather use a wax than the varnish, that works perfectly fine also. So this is what this side looks like. And it's still wet, but I'll show you. So that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. I like it. So now we're gonna do the other side. And this is still wet, but I'll touch it up if it gets messed up or whatever.
All right, what do you think?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect. That's definitely gonna be dinged up on this side. But you know, I am a very impatient crafter anyway, and I don't adhere to dry times and rules and stuff as much as I should.
Does that look like it's dry?
What?
Does that look like it's dry?
Yeah. I touch it, but my hands are all.
Now what?
Do you think it's dry enough to put transfers on?
Way to find out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't.
Gotta love about live, huh?
Yeah. Don't do what we're doing at home. Make sure you wait for at least a few hours before you put your transfer on. We're gonna see if it works. Hopefully it will.
Which
Do
one?
a small one first.
Okay.
Like, yeah, do that like up here. And see if it's dry enough. And so like when I am in a hurry and I'm trying to do something like this and putting a transfer down, I like to use this stuff I got it on Amazon, and it's called Peel Stop, and it's Zinsser, and it will keep your transfer from peeling if you feel like if you feel any kind of insecurity about how your transfer is gonna stick, you can use the Peel Stop and it will keep it from sticking.
Do you have your
Keep it from peeling.
your applicator?
I have a million of them somewhere. Do you see any over there?
So
Did you find it?
Yeah, you want to work on like this?
You pick.
I don't know. You pick.
You pick.
Pretty trusting all of a sudden.
What?
Pretty trusting all of a sudden.
All right, so there's that. Okay, I need to move this guy. This is still pretty wet, and since it's super wet, I'm gonna just drop the dust right on the wet paint. This is JRB's one-step paint, and so it has a sealer in it, so you don't really have to, seal over it.
Okay, there's that guy.
It worked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Now what would you like? Do you like this guy right here?
My hands are gross.
This guy?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do these
All right.
and do them like that, and then maybe another one of those like over on the other side. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Tara said, have fun hunting.
Oh yeah. Always do.
He goes with his, now that he's retired, semi-retired, he goes hunting in the fall. Like I'm a hunting widow, pretty much. So he's gone at least what? I'm gonna say you're gone at least 25 days.
Throughout the year?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Or more, because you do spring too now.
I think that's about right. Okay, so you like this guy like this or that?
I think like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
And the other one?
Yes.
All right. We'll give this a shot. See if I can get this kind of centered in here.
You have to take the back off.
I was testing you. You passed.
I've done that.
What would have happened?
Nothing.
Would
I should have
come
just
off?
not said anything. Would you have
Yeah.
noticed?
Probably not. Since it's not really a flat surface, it's going to be a little
I'm gonna
rounded.
do it like move over here a little bit so it's on camera. Yeah, it might crack a little bit because the surface isn't completely flat, but that's okay because I like I kind of like it when they crackle a little bit. Just looks more,
I'm trying to keep it flat as I can.
yeah. Is it coming off good?
Yeah.
Good. With Miss Lillian's, this is Miss Lillian's paint that's on this tray, and it has a sealer in it, so you really don't have to seal your piece before you put an IOD transfer down. Most paints, I prefer to put a sealer on first and let it dry really well for like at least 4 hours, like I said, or overnight. but with paints that have sealers, you really don't have to do that. Debbie's Design Diary paint, the DIY. I know Debbie will put her transfers right over the top of the paint and without a sealer. And I've done that too, and it's been fine. Best practice is to seal your piece first, partially because there's so much chalk. The paint is chalky, and it could keep the transfer from adhering. Uh-oh. You okay?
It moved.
Dang. Dang transfer. It's okay.
Nothing.
You're doing good.
You think so?
Yeah. I think you're craftier than I am. So the transfers have grid lines on them too, and so you can line up your designs. With this, they don't help because we're just randomly adding them. By we, I mean Rob is just randomly adding them.
The things I do in a day.
Well, I don't know. I really like it. Okay, what do you like better? Do you like putting on transfers or working at the post office?
Putting on transfers, of
Okay,
course.
so this is, but this, I think you did good. I think that's very beautiful. So we'll put another one over here, and then we're just gonna put random ones around it. So you wanna just make sure that it's on there really well, which it is. There's no like little cracks or bubbles, because if you seal it and there are little cracks or bubbles underneath the transfer, it will start to peel up. But this is perfect,
So, notice.
yeah, good job.
So, about there.
Yeah.
That look good? That look good?
It looks great. Looks great. I can't even believe I still have some of this transfer left.
I have a lot of it left.
I have a lot of it. The only thing I think I've used so far is the deer. And I really think IOD should bring it back for an encore, this transfer, because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, so this year's IOD release, I have some of the stamps and some of the molds left, but I sold the transfers so fast and I oversold all my transfers. So I ended up having to pay retail for the fairies and the woodland animals. I found somebody in Florida that still had some, and I just bought them and they're on their way here. I had to have them. I wish I hadn't oversold, but I did. So it's okay, because I wanted them so bad I didn't care. And if you need to know who that is, I don't know if they still have any left, but let me know and I can just put in the comments that you want to know who that was and I'll let you know. So I can't think of the name of the business right off the top of my head. I just remember they're in Florida. And she did still have some. It's funny, like I'm watching this on my YouTube channel right now and there is a delay, but I can see comments. if anyone wants to say anything, don't have to, but I'd love it if you tell me where you're watching from and say hi. Today we're going to be doing a workshop here at the store. The Roy Cycle Treasures paper, which is behind us right now. I'm gonna customers. I've got 2 people coming to my class today. I still have room if anybody else wants to join us. The cost is $65, and we are going to be learning how to decoupage onto a lampshade. And I have some samples here that I've done, and they're really, really pretty. And I also sell the lampshades finished too, but it's a fun project, and you get to learn all the like tips and tricks for decoupage and troubleshooting and that kind of thing. So learning how to decoupage onto fabric, because most lampshades are fabric. What do you think? Good job. Good job, Bubba.
Yeah. And so,
Yeah.
all right, now what do you want?
Well, do you want to do like one right here, one like that looks like this? I still have a squirrel and a deer and a bird, and oh yeah, I just have to get in the Christmas spirit and do some Christmas things. I have not done anything Christmassy. This is the first, but isn't it cute? So we're gonna put a shiny varnish in here to make it shiny, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna distress it a little bit, like sand it a little to make it look distressed. I feel like I might do that. So if I do, I'll take like a 400 grit sandpaper and just lightly sand over the transfer, just to lighten it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more like it's painted on here. And then we're gonna paint the back black, just like it is now. But
Where did this go?
like right there.
Yeah?
Yeah. So Rob does know how to put transfers on, because we have a sign out front in front of our out on the busy street, and it's a pretty big sign that says our business name on it. And he added some transfers to it. And I meant to go out there before it started getting cold and put like some kind of a UV protectant.
Oh, we did.
No, we didn't do it. We put a sealer on it, but we didn't put, I wanted to get like a UV protectant sealer. So hopefully it won't fade before spring, and we could do it in the spring, because it's too cold now to do anything like that. It probably would never dry.
Now what do you want?
Okay, do you want to seal it?
Well, is that all you want in there?
Well, do you think I should put more?
I don't know. Do you think we should put something like along here and along here?
Yeah. Good.
Do you want some of these holly leaves with the pine branches? Like maybe this guy? That guy?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feeling that?
I'm feeling it, yeah. Sounds delightful. You probably noticed on my video it says Elsie Lane Art Garage. Our business name is Elsie Lane Boutique. I'm tossing around the idea of changing it to Elsie Lane Art Garage. The only reason I have not done that yet is because then I'm gonna have to change everything. I'm gonna have to change my LLC, my cards, my signs, my business name on all of the platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Sounds like a lot of work. I think I probably will do it, but
Thinking like that?
Yeah.
And then one on that says?
Sure. Are you gonna take the backing off? Look at you.
Fool me once.
Perfect. That's gonna look great. This can be a really cute bread bowl for somebody, I think. I'll probably sell it. So on these transfers too, if you start to rub it down and you pick up the plastic paper and see that it didn't adhere, all you have to do is lay it back down and rub it on again, and it will adhere. They're really forgiving.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Do you find that? Do you find that they're pretty easy?
Yeah. Just got to be careful when you get to this end. Like I think you need to work from this side and into this side, and then you can, like I had this one pull up on this end.
Uh-huh. So you go on each end and then do the middle? That way you kind of have a base.
Yeah, so it's not going to lift up on you where you don't.
Yeah, I've done that with letters. So if you're not super careful with letters, like what Rob's saying, if you don't have it anchored down on basically all your sides and you lift it up, the letter, if it's not completely adhered to the piece or the plastic, sometimes it'll fold over on itself, and there's nothing more irritating than having your transfer fold over on itself because you weren't paying attention. And it has happened to me more times than I want to admit, but and there's really no, if you fold over a transfer like that, there's no fixing it. You just have to.
You know, it gives it kind of a, grungy and tiki type of look,
Mm-hmm. Or you can always take another transfer that has like a flower and stick it over the top of the place you messed up. Something like that. I've done that before too. And I've had customers come in with, they've screwed something up, so they've had to cover it up with something else. But it just adds to the character and makes it more of a one-of-a-kind piece.
Yeah, that's what I
think that's what you say. See, look. What a cool bowl. I can't believe that this was originally $189 though. Can you, I wonder, I don't know what store it came out of. $189? I don't know. That's a lot.
It's a fancy bowl right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty fancy bowl. But not that fancy. It's not even metal, it's like a plastic.
All right, so.
So I was gonna paint the bottom part black, but I might do red or green. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think red or green? Ooh, a rust patina. Maybe I'll save it for next week and we'll do a rust patina on it.
How's that?
Yeah, perfect. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a good idea. So next Friday, I'm gonna grab this bowl, we're gonna do a rust patina on the bottom of it. And then it will be worth $189 again.
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that'll work.
I probably wanna keep it. I don't do a lot of Christmas decorating. I have a few things around the house, but now that the kids are all grown, and we don't really spend Christmas at our house. We spend Christmas usually at my daughter's in-laws' house or at my daughter's because she's got the two babies. We just kind of all go there. We usually go to my daughter's and everyone will just spend the night. And then we get up really early in the morning and open presents with the kids. And Elsie and Everett are 7 and 8 now, so they've always been just fun to watch open presents though. I've honestly never seen two more grateful kids in my life. go crazy over every present. Every single present they go crazy over. And they're just really, really fun to watch.
Yeah, they are.
They're fun. They're my favorites.
What was Elsie telling you the other day? She didn't believe in Santa anymore.
Oh, what's up with that? Everett said,
She changes her tune.
yeah, Everett said, you're crazy. You're crazy. I think she was just testing us.
She's a little tester.
Yes. Ah! Perfect. Perfect. Look, you guys, that's so good. So pretty. Good job, Bubba.
You think?
I love it. You could even hang this on a wall if you wanted to.
I want to put candy in it.
Yeah. What did you say?
Peanuts.
Ribbon candy,
Ribbon candy and
peanuts. Ribbon candy and peanuts. I never
Okay.
was a fan of ribbon candy. Never. We ate it, of course, because it had sugar, you know. But like, I never liked ribbon candy. You did, didn't you?
It's candy. Heck yeah.
I mean, it was the last thing that was left in our stockings was the ribbon candy. We ate everything else, and then it's like, well, I guess we're eating ribbon candy now. And we would throw it at each other, like try to, you know, we would throw our candy at each other, and then we'd still eat it. We were out of
Man,
control.
look at you.
We were banshees.
You got
Yes.
Paint on your face.
Do I really?
How am I doing?
You look great. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
You still
I
look
don't
pretty
know.
cute with all.
I don't know how you manage. We went to, we had to go to T-Mobile the other day, and I just like, okay, let's go. And so we left, and I didn't wash my hands, and I walked into T-Mobile, and my hands were they weren't this bad, but they were, I had paint all over myself. I don't know if I had paint on my face. I think you would have said, but
Would I?
I said if anyone, I don't know. I said if anyone asks, I'm going to say, oh, that's a birthmark. But
My mom is an artist. Got paint on you when you were a baby, huh?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go wash my hands now, though. I'm going to, before I start my day. But we're getting ready to open, and I thank you guys for watching our very first YouTube live. And we plan to go live every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Although, like I said, Rob will not be at the next one or the one after that because he's leaving me.
If I can remember, I'll get you some video of the hunt.
Okay. Okay.
See some deer slaying.
No, it's okay. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and
Thank you.
I will put my link to my website down in the comment section. What is it? Not a comment section. It's a description box on YouTube. I have no idea if I was live on Facebook. I'll go check that now. I got a feeling it didn't go live there for some reason, but hopefully next week I'll have all the bugs figured out, and maybe I'll have a microphone too. But here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are, beginners. So thanks a lot for watching.
It can only get better.
Yeah, it can only get better. So stick with us.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
We'll prove it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How do we end? Bye, you guys.
Love you.
Love you.